Right. Welcome back, everybody. Just before the break, we were taking a look at the Helderburg False Bay game. Before we go to that, let's quickly take a look at the results in Super League B. Over the weekend, it was a win for Macassar, 29-24 over Vineyards. Franschhoek going down to Goodwood, 39 points to 33. And then Belleville with just a 1-point win over Bel-Air. Alistair, anything that jumps out for you there?
Yeah, I was actually at the Belleville game.
Yeah.
Firstly, before rugby, it was storming, but the amount of spectators at that derby, the stand was full. Around the field, the gazebos, 20 people standing under one gazebo trying to shelter from the rain. But the rugby was quite great. Belleville scored with no time left on the clock, coming from behind to take it by 1 point.
It's a lot of close games.
Yeah.
Rain's a big jump out for me there is Goodwood Franschhoek.
I was looking at the same game.
Yeah.
Good one for them coming up from Super C.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think Franschhoek was last year in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
So and they played the relegation game. So beating Franschhoek, that's a big statement they're making this year.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Alice, did you want to jump in there? I mean, those are two teams that just came off City Park.
Yeah, that's interesting because we're playing them in 2 weeks' time.
All right. Let's quickly look at Super League C, folks, because we want to make sure we get it all covered for later on as well. Strand, 24-17 over Delft. Atlantis going down to All Saints, 33 points to 20. Gardens, 19-11 over Langa. And then, of course, Scottsdene, 34-12 over Pernille Villages. Alistair, anything on your side?
I think this is the big one with Scottsdene, Pernille Villages.
Scottsdene, Pernille Villages, yeah. All right, folks, let's go straight to it. This is the first half of Durbel and Villages. All right, there we go. Villages leading 21 points to 3 against Durbel. That's the halftime score there. Durbel's, of course, got home ground advantage. Alistair, well, okay, interesting game this, but let's stick to what we're seeing.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing at the moment is a Villages dominant game.
Interesting, yeah. In that first half, we've seen a Villages dominant. What really stood out for me was Villages forwards. Durbel is known for a strong forward pack, good scrum, quality line out at home as well. And Villages forwards was actually dominating them in the scrum, which was a surprise. And so it's taken an attacking tool away from in that first half.
Well, putting only 3 points on the board, Morgs. I mean, that's showing us it's either a weak attack or a very strong defense.
Firstly, Jeff, I just want to say thank you for saying that I'm Morgs.
I just say Morgs.
Look a bit buff.
All right, Renzo, I made my, Right, let's go take a look then. Durbel, Villages. Durbel's, of course, got home ground advantage. Villages got the lead going into the second half. Of the Durbel 23-21 over Villages. It does look like it ended up, in my opinion, Alistair, a bit of a battle of the forwards there.
Yeah, definitely a battle of the forwards. Especially in that dying minutes, you know, that they call it a white line defense, a try line defense. And they just found a crack in Villages defense.
I suppose it is a home ground advantage, Renz, is that when you got the home ground, chances are good you're going to bounce back.
Yeah, especially a team like Durbel. Got their fans around the field. And yeah, I just didn't want it to be that ref in that last few seconds there, calling that try there.
I must say, whoever the ref was, he really made an effort to get in there.
Yeah.
You know, I think he was actually really buried in there at one stage. So good refereeing. Nice to see it up so close. That's really what we like to see. All right then, congratulations, but another close game to Durbel. 23 points to 21, only 2 points in it. I must say that last kick made me a little bit nervous there, guys. A bit of a rush when you're in overtime.
Yeah.
You could possibly take a little bit more time.
Is it 30 seconds or a minute?
60 seconds.
60 seconds?
Yeah.
So you still got a minute to kick the ball. So rather take the ball
Take
20
the-
meters away.
Little bit. All right there. But anyway, folks, yeah, I think Cheslin and Colby would have been happy to storm that ball. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at Tygerberg and Kales River. Back in a sec.